Hey. Hey, Mama T, how are you? Hey, Sharice. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Lauren, how are you? How are you? I'm doing great, thank you. I am doing great. Thank you for asking. Hey, Sherry. Okay, hey, Jess. Thank you. Hey, Frida. So what's going on? What do y'all do? So we can hear you. Yes, we can hear. Okay. So what's going on, guys? I've seen like so many lives today. Everybody has been trying to keep it popping, I guess, today. Let me just make sure I'm at the most recent comment. Hey, Andrea, Sharice, Leslie. Is it Leslie? Okay. Hey, Tasha. Yeah, so it's tax season, LOL. About to act crazy. Go have some fun. Yes, go have some fun. I haven't even filed our taxes yet. I got the paper for after school. Y'all, I'm just going to talk about my room for a second. I had it perfect. We still had like about 30 boxes in the garage. And my husband took boxes out of the garage and like the living room all over again. Looks like we just moved in. So, but that's okay because we didn't, but that's how it's looking. Let me pull the chat up on here so I can make sure I can see what's going on. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to kind of say my piece a little bit, but I'm just going to wait like a few more minutes because, but it's okay that we have a small group, but definitely if you are here and you are supporting me and you watch my videos and you enjoy what I do, definitely if you can give me a thumbs up, I certainly would appreciate it because that way I know that I don't just have like lurkers and folks in the bushes. I actually have people who like my content and, also see me as a fair person because I'm not here to talk about any other reactors. I know what I do and my conscience is clear. I sleep well at night. I don't have to look over my shoulder and think that someone wants to come and like, try to, sneak on me because I don't drag anybody. And I also don't make stuff up. So, oh, thank you for the thumbs up, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are so sweet. But yeah, I have a clear conscience and I stand by the fact that when you guys click on a video on this channel, I am discussing a video. I open up a video, I tell you what I'm going to talk about. I refer back to the video and I tell you, hey guys, I'm talking about, have you seen this video? And if I'm lying or if I got it wrong, let me know because I'm talking to you guys about the video. So, today it came to my attention that someone, I don't know, I don't want to say needed something to talk about because, like, who needs to, if you're going to talk about me, talk about my video or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but somebody obviously needed something to talk about, mentioned me a few times. I think probably wasn't happy with the video that I put out yesterday, I'm assuming. So first, girl, thanks for watching. I knew you were low key watching, and maybe high key watching now because you've told everyone that you're watching my channel, which that's cool. I don't mind. My channel's for everybody. Um, so that being said, she watched one of my videos and said that I should have mentioned her name. Well, you know what? I don't mention people's names that I don't want to mention. I don't give free rides. I don't offer clout. Clout is something that you take. I don't give it. So if you want it, you know, do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, I just feel like this. I don't talk about you. I don't mention you. I don't think about you. I'm not plotting on you. I'm not doing like computer searches trying to find information about you. I don't care about you. Um, Clearly, you care about me. And I would suggest really kind of try to spin that in a more positive direction. I heard a couple of things today, which are the reasons why I wanted to kind of speak on this topic because I felt like you said in your live that you're doing. First of all, let me rewind too. I do YouTube because I enjoy doing YouTube definitely is somewhat of a hobby. I do make a little bit of money. I don't make a lot of it. There's no way that anything that I have right now could be paid for with my YouTube check. I mean, my YouTube check is okay. It's 3 digits. It's not a lot of money. I'm not going to tell anybody what I make on YouTube, but I make a few $100s. You have to make at least $100 to get a check. And I have not gotten a check any month that that since I've become monetized, and my check has never been for the smallest amount. So whatever that means to you, it really should mean nothing because I don't ask you guys what's in your bank accounts, and you guys don't need to know what's in mine. But just know that there's money in there, and there's cash. And this is supplemental income for me. So, and it's money so that when I'm doing a hobby that actually costs money, that I can say, you know what, this hobby doesn't really cost me money because I'm fortunate enough to make a few dollars to put back in my bank account. So that pays for like my Wi-Fi boosters. That pays for my super high speed internet. That pays for my MacBook. It pays for, it helps maybe reimburse me a little bit so that I can come to you guys with like good equipment. You guys can hear me, you can see me, and, I can feel good about what I'm doing. So that being said, she made a whole lot of points, and you guys know who I'm talking about. And if you don't, I guess you can talk amongst yourselves to help whomever needs to know. But like I said, I don't give out. I'm not saying nobody's names. You want to call out my name, please do so, and just make sure you reference my channel and actually even put a link in your description box. That way, make sure that I can get some more subscribers, because when they see that I actually have content that they may be interested in, rather than just like making shit up about people, they'll want to start watching me too, just like you do. So, your fans may enjoy my channel since you are basically a fan. So, one thing is, when I make a video, I'm discussing what happened in the video. I'm not making stuff up. There's people out here who are like, "Oh, you're spinning the narrative. You're doing this and that." People have their own opinions. I don't think that yes, people can completely spin a narrative. I don't feel that I have enough influence over all of you people who are watching right now to change completely your mind. You either like Jasmine, you like Olivia, you like Chrissy, or you don't. And obviously, I like these channels enough that I support these channels by watching them and somewhat promoting them. I'm discussing these channels, I'm giving my opinion, I'm referencing videos. People are going to watch the videos, sometimes based on my recommendation or not. And the content creators are fully aware of this. Chrissy went on a 20-minute rant about this very topic, and you can go watch one of my videos that I reference down below where I've got footage of her saying that she wanted reaction videos. But there's a certain small little cluster of people who seem to be very mad because we discuss these three moms. Like, for instance, they'll say things like, "You're too old. You should be talking about other things. You should be doing your own content." Well, I do my own content. I've got a whole channel called Francois Vlogs that has about 600 videos. However, some are private now because I had people who were stealing my content to use it for content. And who were on like fact finding missions, like digging for content through my shit. So I decided to make a good amount of it private, especially some of my early videos. You can't get to them anymore. So, okay. I see you, Tasha. So, but yeah, I have a pretty decent catalog. I do vlogs. I do product reviews. I do a lot of stuff. So I have a whole channel with all of my own content, right? I have a full channel there where Tasha and I have been going live for almost a year. We have been going live together in a Saturday night format. And I've also, so I mean, I don't have to run down my whole resume. You guys know, and if you don't know, guys, all the links are all around this channel. Go find them. If you are new to this channel, I appreciate you coming through, but just sit back because I'm having to kind of read a particular situation. So we don't make money. Okay, maybe we don't make money. Maybe it's chump change, like you said. But you know what? To me, it's supplemental income. And when you already make a decent income, a couple $100s here and there is okay. I don't mind it because I love making extra money. I love having multiple streams of income. That's why I can do things like have a glam room. So in my new home, I've got a whole room dedicated to me and Francois vlogs and what I like to do for a hobby. And I, had it outfitted with shelves and cabinets and all this stuff over here in my desk. This is my office. Any of you guys who have not seen me before, this is my office. This is my glam room. This is my dressing room. This is not a green screen. Well, that's a mirror over there, but that's an actual closet with clothes and shoes. And this is where I make the magic happen for me. So when I leave out of this room and get ready to go to bed at night to go join my husband in our bedroom, I can dress in here and feel pretty and girly, or I can handle my YouTube business and I can write checks out and pay bills in here. And that's what you do when you have supplemental income, because you can do extra things, right? So that's coming from like a entrepreneurial mindset of somebody who likes to have extra money. There's nothing wrong, right? Like, you guys, thumbs up. What's wrong with extra money? Isn't that a good thing? So, this person wants to say, it's chump change. They don't make any money. Don't worry about what I make. Even if I'm making $5, it's $5 that I made that you didn't make, that is my business and not yours. Um, you know, Talking about me potentially being like a flip flopper, or that I am a flip flopper. So I want to address this situation too. So you guys may or may not know, who have been around, who have not been around for very long, that when, I've done a lot of videos on Living with the Webs, Olivia's channel. So on my other channel, that's where a lot of that content lives. And Olivia came on our live stream once with myself and Tasha. And, we were having some conversations. I think this was right around the time that Olivia moved to Florida. And we were having some conversations, and Olivia came on. There was a whole nother situation, which I'm not going to speak on right now, but she ended up coming on to actually talk with us. So, she asked me about my video that I did when Niecy, almost similar to what Asia did, made a video. And well, Asia didn't make a video, but Niecy made a couple of videos that you guys all know if you are regular on in this sector. Um, Basically, like, hey, Olivia's sister-in-law, Gerard's sister, made a video. It's down, it's on my other channel. Um, and Olivia came on and asked, Francoise, why did you do that? I thought that you were a supporter. Now, just to address this for like the fifth time, because I've talked about this before, um, it wasn't really about me not liking Olivia. I had questions about Olivia when I first started watching Olivia, maybe soon after, because I really didn't know everything of what was going on. I didn't know a whole lot of backstory. Um, and I said, I made a video. So over the few months, I ended up meeting Tasha, fast forward. There were times like today or like last week. Sometimes you see a video and you're kind of like, what is that? You said this, but now you're doing that. Or wow, we wish you would do something different. Or like back in May when I told her, I said, I was rooting for you and Gerard to get married. Are you happy that you moved to Florida? I actually went back today and watched the video back from it's late August or beginning of September, and it's posted on Tasha's channel. Of when Olivia came on. So for those of you who don't know, Olivia has actually been on Tasha and I's live stream. Okay, so if you didn't know, now you know. She gave us a nice interview. She answered lots of questions, and she did not have a problem with me and Tasha. Now, maybe she feels differently now. I don't know. I have never been harsh with Olivia. I usually am cool with Olivia. And I don't have a problem with her. But what Vicky said is that, well, you're a flip-flopper because you were an Olivia fan, and then when Niecy came out, well, then now you're with Niecy. Well, Niecy, you came in right at the right time. Hey, girl. Um, Niecy knew I was Niecy found me because she knew I was an Olivia fan. But I'm sure she's perceptive enough to realize, well, she obviously has questions. She is questioning some things. So this is who I'm going to reach out to. For whatever reason, Niecy reached out to me and reached out to other people with her initial videos. That's something that we would have to ask Niecy, because when I did the Niecy interview, that's also on my other channel, I don't think I even asked that question, why. But I would assume why is because she was watching my channel anyway. But when I spoke with Olivia and myself and Tasha, she wanted to know why I did this video. And I did it because I do reaction videos. That's basically it. Like I told her, it wasn't about me not liking you. This was on you're a channel that I review. You're a channel that I react on. So I'm not friends with Olivia. I consider Niecy a friend. I've got Niecy's phone number. We talk. Olivia is a channel that I watch. I know Olivia is a person, and I respect that. But when I am speaking on Olivia, I am speaking on a video. I am speaking on a situation. I am speaking on, it's like the cliff notes. It's like, hey guys, I saw this video. It was really powerful. It was good. I mean, I spoke on her wedding. I mean, I think she had a beautiful wedding. And I said that. I don't have to worry about what Niecy's going to think because I'm saying something positive. I mean, that's her brother. He had a beautiful wedding with the woman that he decided to marry. That doesn't mean that I'm some bad friend. That doesn't mean that I'm a flip-flopper. That means that I keep it real. That means that I say what I want to say. That means I don't have to hold my tongue. That means that nobody runs this over here. What I do is what I do. What I say is what I say. And what I say is what I said and what I mean. So you can't trip me up, boo-boo. You can't make me seem like a flip-flopper because I'm not. I say what I mean what I say. I'm always respectful. But you know what? I call a spade a spade. And at the end of the day, let's fast forward to this week. If you're pissed because, and I don't know why, because I've had commentary on Jasmine. What the fuck do you care? Like, what are y'all cousins all of a sudden or something? Y'all sisters? Y'all took a blood oath? Like, what's the deal? I mean, at the end of the day, I'm commenting on what Jasmine has said. If Jasmine says that she has had 10 abortions, well, you know what? And y'all, excuse me if you're in your home with your kids or whatever. I'm in my space right now in private and I'm over 21 and I'm going to be talking. Okay. So if Jasmine terminated several pregnancies, that's on Jasmine. But I think it's crazy that when Asia is speaking her truth or the truth, let's just say she's speaking the truth as she knows it, because her truth, my truth, whatever, that just can be, because your truth can be some fucking lies. Your truth could be whatever. The truth, as you know it, as you recall, if Asia is giving her story and Jasmine is not saying a thing, she's basically like, but you know, you didn't know who I was. I didn't know who you were. Whatever the fact of the matter is, Asia thinking that Jasmine was homeboy's cousin, whatever the case might be, um, creating this spin about, I don't believe her story. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter if you believe her story because Jasmine knows the story. Jasmine never said Asia was lying. Jasmine never said those two kids are not Phillips. Jasmine never said she didn't trick off money. Jasmine never said she didn't accept money from tricks to pay her bills. Why don't you believe it? You're her mod. So are you saying that the person you mod for is a liar? Because she didn't say Asia's lying. Who are you to say Asia's lying? Who are you? Meanwhile, on your channel, you admitted to some young woman who is on Pornhub from your hometown, who I guess is doing amateur porn videos, and said that, you know, you are cool with sex workers. So what's the problem with Asia? You know, look, flip-flopping, I don't do. Flip-flopping is what you do because you're trying to see which way the wind blows. Your channel has been at a dead stop for a while. For a while, you were getting about as many views as I do, and I've got far less subscribers than you do. You have aligned yourself with the three moms. I think this is all some strategy to get views, to get some traffic to your channel. But at the end of the day, you coming for me or coming for my friend or my friends, and I'm talking about Tasha, I'm talking about Niecy, or any of the other reactors. If that's how you think you're going to be successful, I mean, go right on ahead. I mean, your research, you know, you were very instrumental in trying to help someone get information out about me that was like, at the end of the day, I mean, guys, in case you didn't know it, my husband's been married twice. Second time to me. So I'm my husband's second wife, just so you guys know, just so let's get caught up here. Because Vicky felt that it was really important to make sure everybody knew that I was his second wife. Well, you know, a lot of times when people get married for the second time, they don't repeat maybe things that they didn't know or whatever that maybe didn't make their marriage first, you know, successful in the first time. So you can't really discredit my marriage because it's my first and his second. Like, okay, great. You exposed that it's my first marriage and my husband's second, because I think she felt that I present myself to be like too perfect or too this or too that. And she felt like it was her responsibility to bring me down a peg or two, and thought that exposing this information was going to, like, I don't know, run me off of YouTube. No. Um, At the end of the, it's like, I'm trying to think of what else. I mean, they had other stuff to say. Okay, she's fat. Okay. I mean, look, everybody's not a 6, but I wear a 14, honey. I wear nice clothes. I shop at Zara. I shop at H&M. I shop at all the regular stores. And whether I'm wearing plus size or not, honey, let me tell you, I got a wardrobe that you would like to have. And I know you won't and can't. And I'm not that type of person because I'm not going to down you for what's in your account. But like, please, you don't need to comment on anything going on over here because you see what's going on over here. You see, this is my room. This is my space. This is my YouTube office. Those are my clothes back there. Those are my designer bags. My designer bags. Okay. Okay. Don't worry about my supplemental income because maybe $200 isn't a lot to you. I appreciate my two, three, four, $500 I can make. Okay. Because that's extra money for me to go buy, a nice little bag if I want to. Do a giveaway. There's people in here. I've sent people gifts. I do giveaways on my channel. Okay. I show my subscribers, my community, that I appreciate them, that they come through. I have something that I think that they're gonna like. I'm gonna share it with them. Okay. Don't worry about what I got going on over here, because what I got going on over here is a lot, boo. It's a lot, and you know this. So you know what I'm saying? Like, talking about me doesn't really do you any good because it really only makes you look like a hater. Because when people go to your channel and see what's going on over there, and people come to my channel and see what's going on over here, and that I'm a kind person, and yes, I do reviews, that doesn't make me a bad person. I'm discussing the channels that I watch. But when you're over there looking miserable, looking sad, being a hater, talking about my hair, talking about my weight, talking about my husband. I don't even think the name of your husband has come off my lips because I don't that's how zero fucks I give about your family. Okay. And you're mad at me also because when your mother-in-law rather, subscribed to my channel, who I guess you didn't school her on keeping her subscriptions private. That's something. Hey, any of you guys out there, if you guys have family members who are following people that you don't rock with, make sure that they make their subscriptions private. And the reason why is because people like me, I get an email from YouTube and it tells me, hey, so and so just subscribed to your channel. So one day, because I know this woman's name because she told it, um, and I went and checked and I saw who it was. And I did a video because this person was talking about me over the summer. Again, they were mad at me for another, I mean, like, I don't know. I was just breathing because like a month before she was commenting that I was like relationship goals and I was goals, and she wished she had a family like mine and wish she could do like, have a career like mine and all those things. Like, I don't know. I don't know why. Cause someone asked me, well, why she say you were goals? And I was like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just a regular person. I am a regular person like everyone else. Okay. Um, why this woman has decided to be fixated on me and what I got going on, I don't know. Why she's decided she doesn't like me out the blue, I don't know. I still don't not even like her. I just don't think about her. I was in a chat room and someone said that she was trying to talk to me and she couldn't talk to me because she's blocked. And another person too, another insignificant woman, who's still mad because I called her a trick. Um, they were like, "Oh, unblock them." Number one, I don't take commands from anyone. Nobody tells me what to do. Only person that can tell me what to do is that man down the hall, and that's it. That's the only person who's going to tell me to do something that I'm actually going to say, you know what? Yes, okay, let me handle that. Um, You don't exist. So if you're watching right now, the reason why you can't comment and the reason why you won't be able to comment is because I don't see you in my world. You don't exist. And trying to let my secrets out or run a background check on my husband and say, okay, my husband has speeding tickets or he had a suspended driver's license and he had a pot charge or whatever. My husband turned 41 years old. Okay. You're talking about stuff that happened when he was 24 years old. All right. Some of y'all kids are fucked up right now on the couch, high as hell. So I'm going to let that sit right there. There's no further things to say. So running background checks on my family, it's you just look stupid. Look stupid. And you look stupid talking about me. Um material possessions are just that. They're just possessions. It doesn't make me better than anybody here in this live chat or anyone else who may watch this video at a later day or later date. If you put more power in material possessions than I do, then that's on you. I don't think I'm better than anyone. I never said I was perfect. I don't try to portray a perfect life. If my life looks perfect to you, thank you. I appreciate that. And I take that humbly as a compliment. Our life is not perfect. We work very hard. My husband and I love each other very hard because we know what it's like. I have been in failed relationships. And you know what? When I talk to you guys through a video and I'm giving my advice, like Tasha and I will later on the Ask Kirby questions, we're all giving advice based on we did this. And I got here because I healed from over there. Okay. I don't give great advice on relationships because I'm making it up. I'm giving great advice on relationships because I've been through it. And I had to learn from it so that I could make a move to be with a man like the one that I'm with today, who is someone who desired to have a wife that met what he wanted for his future. And that's how we got together. I knew my husband for 5 years before we moved in together, before our relationship ever really even took off. But this woman and her cohorts wanted to make me out to be like some type of a side chick. And let me tell you, do I look like anybody's side chick to you? Do I look like I play the side lane or come through when or come slip through in the middle of the night type chick? No, 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 no. We weren't doing that. Okay. So, yeah. So let me just make sure I got all my notes. So yeah, on top of like trying to spin narratives, on top of stealing everybody's Saturday because you don't have shit going on your Saturday. So people was checking in bonnets and pajamas and no showers and all kinds of shit today, looking real grimy, real foul. People, everybody had to just kind of like, okay, let me come on here because, all hell done broke loose, people running my name. I mean, come on, y'all. I was like, this is just ridiculous, just absolutely ridiculous. I'm almost done. So yeah, okay. All that to say, I won't be not reacting on videos. Now, Jasmine, Chrissy, and Olivia, do they give a lot? I only post maybe once or twice a week on this channel, and I don't post reaction videos to my new channel anymore, my old channel anymore. So by the end of the week or in a week, I usually have plenty to talk about to do my Three Moms update. Do I want to add other content in a positive way to this channel? Of course. Do I always have time? Not so much. We went through a lot. Hey, True. Hey. Um, you know, you guys don't know this, but we buried two family members between late September and December. So the last quarter of the year, we lost family. We've had, we've been busy as a family in many ways, and ways that I have not shared on my channel. And people don't understand, sometimes we are just busy, y'all. Busy and living, okay? Um, do I not feel empathy or sympathy for the 3 moms? Of course I do. I don't know why you would think that we don't care. I think partially because I do care is why I make the videos I do, because I know that people really love these 3 ladies and they want to hear additional perspective to further understand what is going on. Or maybe if they are new fans, they get a little bit of context, they get a little extra meat with the videos, whether they love these people or don't love these people. Um, Olivia, again, back to Olivia coming on our channel. She asked me why I brought Niecy out. And I liked Niecy from the minute that I saw Niecy, from when her and Niecy went to the concert, when her and Niecy went to go get lashes, when Niecy spoke on Kiara. I did several videos mentioning Niecy before anything ever happened. So I particularly don't like people calling me a flip flopper, but it doesn't really bother me because I'm very secure in who I am and what I know and what I've done. And I don't really care. So, because I know I'm not a flip flopper. And at the end of the day, just like Olivia said yesterday in her live, bitch, I could call Niecy today and we could work that out. Now I'm paraphrasing because she didn't say it exactly like that, but that's her brother's wife. I don't have a problem with Olivia. I watch Olivia's channel, and Niecy knows all too well that I watch Olivia's channel. I am not a flip flopper. So thank you, Niecy. So for any of you watching who are not reading the chat, Niecy says, that's why I love you, Fran. Thank you, Niecy, because that's why I love you too. And, Tasha and I, we've had a long-standing relationship. We do live almost every single weekend. Back to my catalog. Guys, so I just wanted to come on here. It's been a few minutes. I mean, I'll take any questions you guys have if you want any questions. I don't know if I've answered everything, but as far as me being a flip flopper, negative. As far as me not making money on YouTube, if a couple $100 isn't money to you, maybe that's why you're in the position that you're in, because maybe if you learn how to stack stacks on stacks, you can do what I do. Because remember, baby, I was goals, okay? And to have these goals, I've grinded, okay? And to be the age that I am and to look how I do, this is not smoke and mirrors. This is almost 100% natural. But, I'm in my 40s and there is no shame in my game, okay? I would suggest you start using some moisturizer and some good finish spray after you put that base on that looks casket chic on you. Go ahead and soften that up a little bit and moisturize it, because that's how you will one day, if you're lucky, get to be my age and look how I do with nice sheer skin. Now, I do have acne, so yeah, I have acne and that's okay. But that just shows that my hormones are still alive and kicking, honey, because I'm in my 40s and that is okay. I look amazing. I look young. Okay. So don't worry about what I'm making and what I'm stacking in my bank account, because, that little bit of YouTube money, it helped me do some things. It helped me, I put that money, I let it all stack up. Okay. So I've never turned down money. Okay. So if I can do this and make a few dollars, why not? So what else was there? Okay. Flip flopper, money. I'm a mean, nasty reactor. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just a good reactor. I'm a good reactor. And I wanted to use the words intentionally that someone said, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Hey, boo. I watched your video for about like 7 minutes yesterday. You reacting on me doesn't make you any different from what I'm doing. So if that's what you want to do, go on ahead. I don't care. Let's see. What else did they say? And then I don't like to call out subscribers because, I love you guys. But you guys out there, and I'm going to use the expression, if it doesn't fly, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Um, you guys out there, Dragon Bones, I'm not going to tell you to stop because I'm not your mama and I'm not the YouTube police. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I watch, I see. Um, don't think like you're so smart and we're so stupid because we see, what I'm saying? Like y'all been called out. Some of y'all been called out for being messy. I would hate to have to do a call out on messiness um, by subscribers who are like here, there, and everywhere because, at the end of the day, I don't know if that's the coolest and classiest thing to do. However, when you come in someone's house, wipe your feet and always respect your host. So I'm going to leave my little speech there. Anyone who has anything else to say, um, let me know. Cheryl, and I'm sorry. Yes, if it don't fit, you must have quit. Yes. Um, funny thing. Rest in peace, R.I.P. Johnny Cochran. Um, Phaedra Parks was an intern for Johnny Cochran, and it was so funny that someone said that me and my husband were like Phaedra and Apollo. And you know what? Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment because they're a very gorgeous couple. I wish they would have made it. But my husband is not a criminal. My husband goes to a very good job every day. So for all of you guys, shouts out to all the working husbands out there, all the husbands out there who are clocking in on those 9 to 5s, all those working dads. Let's put it that way too. So all you working dads, working husbands out there watching this tonight with your wives, shouts out to you because y'all the MVPs today. All y'all paying mortgages and rent and holding down your wives and all that. Shouts out to you bringing home those hard-earned paychecks. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that there. But all you messy subscribers out there, stop. Cause I would hate to start calling people out, because I think people have a short fuse. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you for the compliment. I would hate to have to call some people out, and I would do it respectfully, but if y'all want to be part of the action, I mean, because that's the only thing that I can come up with is that for some reason, you're trying to be noticed, and if you really want to be noticed, I'm gonna help you with that because I know some people want shout outs and stuff, so I'm gonna give shout outs. So do what you want, drag bones, and that's fine. I don't care. Just understand that when you show up like in another, in a video or something, or I mentioned someone's name that I saw this person say this, and then they were in my chat room saying that, I may start to call that kind of behavior out because I don't need hype men not hyping me. I don't need hype men stabbing me in the back. And you don't have to do anything for me, but certainly don't accuse me as a content creator of twisting words and then, like, I don't know, saying, "Oh, great video," in the next. Like, I don't need that. So, I'm just calling that out. And I think that's it. So, let's see. I'm glowing. Thank you. Well, I do wear I have on some glow. I don't know what color it is. It's in my bathroom. But yeah, highlighter, girl. Highlighter. And then I do have on some glitter because I was feeling extra sassy tonight. And I just wanted to make sure everything was popping right because, God bless all of you today who had to stop what you were doing to go ahead and come on here. But, no, I wasn't going to come on in a bonnet and I wasn't going to come on, you know, uh, like that. So that's okay. But we all got to do what we got to do, right? Um, And hey, when people got your name in your mouth, I mean, you don't always come up off the porch, ready. Um, and you got to come out how you got to come out. And but yeah. Thank you, Mama T. No, I'm not fake. I'm not fake. And people see certain things and they think because you got a couple of designer bags and some good shoes and a sexy husband that all of a sudden you're some kind of like fake bitch, basically. And I'm not. I have worked very hard for everything that I have. Everything. Everything that is up in here has been worked for. There was some kind of like, oh, she got an inheritance. Well, you don't know that. Um, and you know what? It's kind of like a touchy subject, whether I did or didn't, because number one, it's no one's business. Like once again, stay out of my bank account. Um, but I have worked for everything. I have, period. And whatever I didn't work for that I may have gotten was also worked for. So don't worry about what I have and how I do things. If you want to know and you need some lessons, because I'm a quote from Olivia like yesterday when she was mentioning something. If you want to know how to do what I do, you need to come on Saturdays when I get back on talking about my shmoney challenge. You need to get back on this savings challenge. You need to go ahead and pay attention to your classes and get your degree and go ahead and get you a good job. But one other thing that I want to also remind you too, don't forget that, one of the first key things in journalism, um, do your due diligence and always fact check. When you pull random things that appear to be facts that are not facts, when you miss things like matching correct information, I'll just put it that way, you lose credibility. And just be careful with that. Just be careful with that because that's probably not the best thing to do, especially when you tout yourself out to be a journalist and someone who is of who does quality research and all that stuff. Like that's but yeah, I don't have a criminal history. Do I speed? Have I had speed? I'm not one of these people who can say I've never even had a speeding ticket. I've had speeding tickets. Yeah, I like to drive fast. Have I had parking tickets? Oh yeah, especially in New York City because I'm a Jersey girl. If you guys didn't know, what else have I done? That's it. Yeah, parking tickets. Yeah, has my registration ever been expired? I don't know if that stuff falls off of there, but that's been over a decade probably since I had expired registration. But whatever. I don't. This isn't confession. Like you know what I mean. Like you guys are not my priest, and I don't really owe anyone like let me drop all my truth on you. At the end of the day, this stuff is so tired and weak, and I think my theory, so I'm gonna turn the corner and stop talking about me for a minute. My theory is that when Vicky became Jasmine's mod, I think that when Jasmine got mad this week, she decided that she was going to retaliate and kind of try to get some extra mod points by going after other reactors. She didn't have anything to say about Yanni because I don't think she wants that Yanni smoke. I think she got that 2 weeks ago, and then there was a family situation. You can go check out her channel for that. I'm not going to talk about the details. So she got kind of like a little bit of a reprieve, but I don't know that they're still not checking for you. I mean, I don't think she wants that smoke again. She don't want that Blama smoke, I don't believe. So I think she feels like, oh, Tasha and Fran, they probably won't say anything because they typically don't react on my BS. But whatever. Like being an ass kisser and a bootlicker is not anything that I would ever like wear a badge of honor for, because I'm not kissing nobody's ass and I'm not licking nobody's boots and I'm not trying to get nobody's cool points by going and doing some dirty work for them. If Jasmine's pissed, Jasmine needs to turn around and look at herself and stop running her business up and down these YouTube streets and telling everybody all of her shit. If you don't want people talking about you, damn it, stop talking about yourself. Fran, you have class, something Olivia knows about. Thank you. So you know what I mean? I don't know Olivia like that to know whether she has class or not. That's probably something that other people can answer over me. But, you know, I don't have a problem with Olivia in earnest. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, and I appreciate that, Gina. Thank you. But, you know, anybody who doesn't want their business talked about, don't put your dirt out here and then put it in a video. And then especially with 85,000, 120,000, 30 something thousand subscribers, you think that nobody's going to talk about it. I mean, that's it. So, you know, you're not going to tell me how to do a reaction video. Like, oh, I watch reactions. They just state the facts. They just show their receipts. I don't have receipts. I don't need to show receipts. Like, I don't have time to collect receipts. I've got a full-time job. I'm just talking about basically like today, like this basically is a live reaction video. Okay. I'm talking about what I heard, what I saw, and how I felt. And that's what I'm doing. I don't need receipts. I don't need receipts because anybody who saw it got the receipts because they didn't seen it. So I don't need to like produce receipts. Fuck the receipts. I'm the receipt because I'm telling you what you said and I'm telling you how I feel about it. Guys, there's 67 people watching. Y'all give me some likes, please. Because I know a lot of y'all are enjoying this tea. You know, probably some of y'all may even be screen recording. So hey, but yeah, go ahead. And this live will stay up. This live more than likely will stay up. I'm gonna see how I feel about it, but it almost doesn't matter because if you guys have screen recorded anyway, it's still living, so it doesn't matter. Not to mention, you know, your girls wants to get monetized on this channel too, so I don't have any shame in my game. Anyone who's not subscribed, I'm going to ask you right now, please make sure that you do subscribe. Any of you right now who are mad at me because I may have called out people for being bone collectors and bone draggers and all of that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, but if you feel like you need to unsubscribe, it's okay. I get it, but I will call you out. If you continue to come over here and make nice with me and I see you over there dragging me, I'm going to call you out. I am. Because I don't like that. You know what I mean? If you don't like me all the way, don't like me. If you like me enough, you like my videos, that's cool. But if you feel the need to go drag me and talk shit about me, you don't need to be over here. You don't need to be over here like pretending that you like me because, you know, we don't have to do that. So, right? Yeah, Olivia was down, was drunk. Okay. It's a person looks up even public information on someone. It's still doxing. I don't know. I mean, look, okay, so case in point, I have relatively a unique name. I mean, my name is very common, but not in the United States. Okay. So, but someone with a very common name, you know, the only way to really verify that someone is who they are, number one, is a name match, a birthday match, and a social security match. So background checks, I work in human resources, guys, for almost the past 20 years. So when we do background checks, you provide a lot of information, and I mean, not a lot of information, but you provide relevant enough information so that we can determine that it's you. So let's just say, I'm just going to pick whoever asked that question, Diana. So Diana, whatever your last name is, let's say it's Jones. I don't know Diana's name, whatever it is, I'm saying Jones. if there are 2 Diana Joneses with the exact same spelling and even potentially the same age, may not be the same birth date. The way you're gonna really determine who this person is by Social Security number. That's the only way. People, do you know how many, like, Alan Jacksons there are or Bob Jones or whatever, there are in these here United States? I mean, when someone's running one of these public information searches and you decide that that is somebody and you think that you can expose someone, like, as someone who is saying that they are a journalist or someone who is trying to establish some credibility as a journalist and substantiate, this is a career choice of yours and you're actually getting a bachelor's degree in this discipline, and you're not even doing your due diligence, you look like an idiot. You're running free background checks and you don't even have enough information to verify if that is who that person is. So now you're spreading rumors based on information that you don't even know is accurate. It may be accurate, but it may not be accurate for that person. So is it doxing? Technically, I would think so if you're giving out people's names, full names, addresses, and things like that. But it's also just shameful. Okay. Now, giving out someone's address and social security, yeah, that's a whole nother. I mean, there are a couple people who did a video who said that I doxed someone's son. And it's not doxing when someone's an adult, someone is on Instagram using their whole entire full name. They have tagged themselves and associated themselves with this other person. You know, I sleep well at night. So I don't do anything that makes me feel like, hey, should I have done that? Did I go too far? You know, should I was I no. No. I think before I act. I don't like contrary to like reaction videos, I don't do knee-jerk reaction videos. I don't just like, "Oh my god, let me go run to my camera." No. So is it doxing? Yeah, it's doxing. This person actually put my name, my full name, my husband's name, um, and talked about my husband's marital history, put whatever she was able to scrounge up on the internet. I mean, just like bottom feeder shit. You know what I mean? Just like shit whack ass bitches do who are mad because they don't have it going on like you do. And, like if that made you feel good, exposing that we've lived lives and we've had fun in our past and we're not so vanilla over here. I never told you I was just, you see all this chocolate. Um, I've lived my life. And for you to think that you are going to shame me by exposing the nitty-gritty details that I didn't think I had to tell everybody, okay. But at the end of the day, it doesn't make me not fabulous because and I'm talking to you because I know you're watching, and if you're not watching, one of your friends, I'm sure, is gonna fill you in on all of the details. But yeah, y'all whack. Y'all whack, just whack. So I just had to come on because I know how you feel about me not saying your name, and I think I dropped it at least a few times. So you probably feel really good about that, and I'm glad. But like I've said before, just watch yourself. Make sure that whatever you say is allegedly, because I do have time. Even though I'm very busy, I do have time. I do have time. Um, and one thing I do also have is resources. And resources as in a bank account and credit cards and things like that. So I know how to pick up a phone and say, "Hey, Reading, Pennsylvania, I need a lawyer because I've got some." I think she's maybe like, is it cyber stalking? I don't know, but I think I need your help. Um, so I know how to do that. I know how to make phone calls. I know how to engage attorneys. I know how to use my money. I know how to do all of those things. So where I don't have time because I do work, and we do work, we are busy all day, every day, handling the affairs of our relationship, our house, everything that we got going on over here. I do have time to make sure that if you are out of line and you are not saying allegedly, um, and you are putting stuff out as facts that is not facts, ma'am, understand that I will have a problem with that. So I'm putting you on notice. Like I put you on notice back in July when you had to take down a video the first time you did this. So this is not the first time this has been done, guys. So I don't want to keep going long here because we've been an hour now. But yeah, this is not the first time. You know, this woman has an infatuation with me. And you know, I don't really know. I don't know what it is, but there's something there, some type of interest there that I would kindly ask you to just kind of like back up, you know, just back up. Do what you got to do, but you know, back up because honestly, like I said, I do have time. I do have time to also deploy resources. So like just stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't do anything that should make Olivia ever feel like she's got to call an attorney or the police on me. I don't do anything to Jasmine that makes her feel like she needs to call the police on me. I've never called CPS on anybody. I don't call the police. Olivia, I was not the one that sent the pizzas to your house. Jasmine, I was not the one who opened the door and let someone come in and feel your butt last year. Do you guys all remember that? Jasmine, I did not, I didn't do anything. Chrissy, I did not call that nightclub and have them like change the signage so that nobody would show up to your meet and greet. I'm not responsible for any of that stuff. It was not me. I promise. What I do is help market your channel so that people who watch your channel like I do can get the cliff notes and make a decision whether they're going to tune in to see the next videos. And I think that when I make a good video, it makes people want to come see your content even more. So whether you appreciate that or not, it's okay. But you know, if you don't, it's fine. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, guys, I'm going long. It's been an hour, but I really appreciate all of you guys coming and spending some time with me. We will be back on probably a little bit later to answer some fun relationship questions. Niecy, I'm going to call you to see if you may want to join us tonight. So, guys, if you were here for this, it's going to be really fun tonight. So go get your wine. I was just trying to see what time it is. Oh, it's 8:24. Get your wine, get your snack, get your cocktail, because we're going to have some fun tonight, answering some fun questions about relationships and things like that. You've seen it on Tasha's channel, but tonight it's going to be on my channel on Love Lies and Lace Fronts. So go ahead, subscribe, hit your notification bell, make sure you have that hit so that when we get it together and we are able to go ahead and go live, you know, as soon as we are ready to go live. Okay. So don't forget to do that. I appreciate all of you guys. I love you, most of you, maybe even you, because you know what? I am a Christian, you know. Oh my God, guys, don't kill me. There's someone out there who is like, and you guys pretend to be Christians. No, I don't pretend to be Christian. I am a Christian. And I can still love someone and cuss. I can still love someone and act up and be a Christian. Because you know what? Just because you're Christian doesn't make you perfect. It really doesn't. So I'm just going to leave that right there. So see you guys later. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And we will talk again soon. We'll be back in a little bit. So I'm going to go, Tasha, I'm going to call you. Niecy, I'm going to call you. And we have a very special guest tonight. So I'm not going to let out the next person, but if Niecy can join us, great. And then we have another special guest. Make sure that you come back because it's going to be fun. Okay. I'll see you later. Bye. 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 If it don't apply, let it fly.